Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you today about resonance frequency. And actually, I was watching a YouTube video of another target individual, and he talked about that. And I just said to myself, I've tried a few things that it seemed to work, but for a day or so, and it goes back to normal. Basically, the attacks and stuff goes back to normal. The next day, because I realized that they've been editing my MP3 files and stuff. So they're removing what I put in. So it's best, you guys, when you do a prayer and it doesn't work, you renew it the next day. Okay? It's a lot of work, but hey, we're in a battlefield. We're dealing with demonic attacks and we're dealing with evil people and who break the law and stuff. And they think they are actually doing the world a favor. They're not. They're just a bunch of criminals. But hey, to each his own. That what they want to do. Let them be wicked and let them get the people, in your neighborhood involved in this and your attack and stuff like that by using these energetic weapons, attacking you through the energetic weapons that their neighbors use and whatnot. But which is a lot of them, I don't think they're aware what they're actually doing. They are using basically attacking you energetically, but they have no idea what the machine does. But it's okay. It's a win-win situation. I'm going to tell you what being attacked actually does. Suffering, when you are suffering and you're dealing through demonic attack or energetic weapon attacks, of your neighborhood or whatever, or the people actually, witches, wizards, or warlock responsible for attacking you through magic and stuff like that. That's also good. You're not losing anything. I'm telling you why. I'm going to tell you why. Because attacks remove sins. You understand? Because God says for any negative attack toward a person, it remove attack, it remove negative sins from you. Basically, so if you have like a pile of sins piled up on your scale, and when you get attacked energetically or through verbal, or even if they just talk about you negatively, even a person talk about you negatively, it remove bad deeds. You understand? So actually, in the end, you come in the other side, you are a winner. You're winning. You're not losing anything. So do not be upset with the neighbors or and stuff like that and lose your shit on them or whatever, or people just in general. They are doing you a favor. They don't know they are doing that. You know what I mean? That's a trick. They are removing sins from you and bad deeds without them knowing. Okay? So rejoice, be happy, and in all holy books, Quran, Bible, or Torah, or all those, it teaches the same thing. You know what I'm saying suffering removes. You know what? Why do you think they talk about Jesus being put on a cross and suffering? You know what I mean? Why do you think that is? Okay, suffering, it's basically, it takes you to another level. When Jesus suffered, he basically he went to a higher dimension, basically assisted the suffering, being put on a cross and stuff like that, help him go to other dimension. You know what I mean? And Jesus is a prophet. He's a prophet. He's not God or anything like that. He didn't create us. You know what I'm saying? But it's the suffering of Jesus being like nailed to the cross and is binding. It's a binding. When you bind somebody to a cross, you nail them to the cross and you put this, the halo was made of like thorn and stuff like that. It was all that part of suffering. The halo is associated with, like over his head, is because the pineal gland has a thorn crown on it. If you look it up, you just look it up online. Look at, make the pineal bigger, where the pineal is actually, you could see there is a thorn crown. You can see it also on your my pet go to or whatnot. They're talking about that. There, it's part of the pineal gland. It's part of the divinity, okay? And a thorn, it looks like a crown. A crown is the actual crown, like it's divine essence of the pineal gland. It's the power of the pineal gland. You know what I mean? And people don't know that. It's symbolic. He didn't really go to the, he was never really put on a cross or was crucified. It's symbolic. Everything is symbolic. You know what I'm saying? And so to get back to my point, what I was trying to tell you, do not be pissed off or whatever. Everybody's doing you a favor. Everybody's doing a favor, not knowingly, by attacking you, talking about you and basically talking about you negatively, energetically attack, witchcraft attack, all of that. It removes sins. So you're not really losing anything. You know what I'm saying? When judgment comes, you are sent to heaven. You are sent automatically to heaven because you'll be like sinless, because these people did a great job removing that without them knowing. Okay? So they do not know what they've done. But hey, it worked. It worked for me. I'm not pissed off about that, So resonant frequency is each human being on earth has a different frequency. Like the bird, the trees, the animals, the insects, everything has different resonance frequency. Basically, its vibration. It has its own vibration and energy. You know what I'm saying? Each human has a different one. We all have different one. You know what I mean? And so when they targeting you, they're targeting that frequency of you. That why you could be sitting next to your brother and your sister. They have the same exact DNA, but they do not feel your attack. You do not feel they're being bombarded by anything. They don't feel anything. They're just regular. Because the resonant frequency is specific to that individual, to that specific person. Okay? So when you feel attacked, you feel like you're bombarded with negative, energies, vibrational, witchcraft, energetic weapons, and stuff like that. You know what you do? Is do a prayer. You're asking the source of all creation, and also angels. There's angels associated with energy, vibrational. Energies are associated with basically thunder and storm and stuff like that. And thunder and storm is with angel is actually neuron. It's an angel like Uriel is associated with thunders and storm and lightning and stuff like that. He's associated with neuron. There is neuron, proton, electron, and all of that. So you look, there is 12 angels, and they are associated with a specific task. Or you can just say, in your prayer, I call all that under God's command of the Creator, under the Creator commands that working for, not against, to come forth, to that basically ignite your neuron, the protons or whatever, and stuff like that. And you also have to say, it through it has to go through the resonant frequency of my being. You understand? So that you are saying it is for specifically you. You're not doing it for anybody else. And to destroy anyone who is standing in my resonant frequency or connected to my resonant frequency or attached to my resonant frequency, either being, jinn, soul ties, anything, and lower vibration beings, grays, archons, reptilians, whatever, okay? Just be crafty, you know what I mean? I've done a prayer yesterday, and I felt like it was working, and I just thought maybe it's odd, I have to really share with you guys, and stuff like that. So, and then basically, you say the resonant frequency of my being, of my creation, of the elements of my creation, of my fabric or whatnot. Okay? You're not attacking a person. You basically, okay, let me explain something to you. You're not going to somebody's house attacking them. You're attacking anything that in your vessel is within your frequency. Was anybody comes into your frequency, they are creating a sin. They are sinning. Yeah, they're sinning towards you. You understand? Because they are coming into your vessel. They're coming into your being, into your frequency. You understand? You're allowed to send. All is not serving you for your highest good. So anything is causing you discomfort or causing you to feel negatively, energetically, what stuff, you're allowed to send it. You're not allowed to destroy it because they are all actually, they are within your space, personal space. Think of your aura. Your aura is your personal space. Anything that comes into your aura through resonant frequency is your space. You're allowed to get rid of that. You're allowed to destroy it. You're allowed to attack it. You're allowed to do whatever, because you are within God laws. You're not attacking somebody. You're not going to somebody else. These people come into your space and you're attacking them. You understand? So I know some of you guys, target individuals, they say, no, forgive your enemy and do la la la. And hey, I'm not going to tell you what to do anymore. Do what you need to do. I am not doing that, okay? I'm not forgiving anybody. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for doing me a favor, removing things from me. But hey, I am not doing it, okay? I've lost something of great value to me, and I'm not gonna forgive for it, okay? I did offer to forgive them before, but then when they didn't want to take it, they want to play coy with me, play like, we're gonna do whatever we want and stuff like that. Okay, then get it from me. Anyhow, this is what I wanted to share with all of you guys, target individuals. And I think you can protect your own. You just need to do a prayer and make sure write a prayer down. It's best to do, but I do it, I wing prayers all the time. I spin it out of my head, you know what I mean? And I know how to make a prayer potent. Basically, you could say any negative attacks to be sent back to the being or entity or chords through their resonance frequency, through their resonance frequency. Basically, you're using your resonance frequency to send out through these beings' resonance frequency. You understand? You are connected to them, but you just send them back. They're using chords to create havoc on you, but you can using the same chord to resend back what they. And I don't think witches, wizards, or warlock can handle that. Even demon, you know what I'm saying, jinn, or any entities can handle that. You know what I'm saying? And you bring God. They bring the source creator. You say the creator of all things, the one who is all vibration of light. He is who willed and created the heavens and earth with words. The one who embodiment of light and love. You understand? You bring him in to attack any chords of the resonant frequency of anybody. You understand? Anybody in Earth has a different one. You don't need to know what their frequency is, but you can reverse what they've done to you back in their resonant frequency. Okay? So I hope this helped, and I just thought this video is ought to be made because I know some of you guys are suffering. I see you through YouTube, crying and being hurt and going through stuff. I've cried too, what I mean, but I've cried because of the loss of my mother. But I didn't cry for the pain and the stuff they have put me through. Yeah, so sometimes, yeah, they inflict a lot of pain on you. But hey, I've told you, pain remove what, right? So anyhow, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I wanted to help all of you, target individuals. The lost seed of Abraham, we are the inheritance of earth. We are the judges of earth, okay? You are God chosen and elect. And that's why they've been doing this to you. Because we are being refined through trauma and pain and stuff like that. But not everybody involved knows about this. They think it's like you're crazy, you've lost your marbles and you're talking out of your head. They don't know what I just said. They don't know you are God's favorite children. You know what I'm saying? The elect, the creator of all things, the seed of Abraham. And we are the seed of all the prophets of earth, okay? We are the bloodline of that. Not everybody on earth has that, specific blood, And so before, I remember when I first got attacked, 2015, I got attacked and I didn't know why, when I realized that because I'm a seed of Abraham, and the prophets. And I just said to myself, why they have an issue with Abraham? What does this has to do with me? Why I am being attacked? I have nothing to do with Abraham. But I couldn't understand. I didn't want to be part of that. I just said, Abraham is Abraham. He's a different person than me. And so he's not here. He's gone, long gone. Why am I being, paying for this? But now, after like 9 years of being attacked, I feel honored being the seed of Abraham, being God elect children, the part of the 144,000, elect children of the lost sheep of Abraham. Okay? I'm very honored, and I would not have done it. I would not. I said, what does this have to do with me? I'm honored to be part of that. So I don't really care what these people think or say or do. I'm honored to be part of some special breed, special creation of God. Okay, so I'm happy and I'm honored, and you all should feel the same way. Okay, we should not care what the enemy think of us. We are in good hands. We are in God's what do you call it? Elect chosen ones. Okay, and do not feel any less. Otherwise, you should not feel ashamed of being that way, or you feel like they're making you feel like you're outsider and stuff like that. You know what? So what if you're outsider? Not everybody have to like everybody. We don't have to be part of the majority. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to be the part of a majority. So do not feel, because you are all alone, you're fighting this, and the majority is attacking you. You know what I'm saying? Do not feel any way. I don't want to even be part of the majority. The majority doesn't really affect me. It's has nothing to do with me, anything to do with me, and I don't want to be part of anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm part of something great. That's enough for me. All right? So good luck, and so do this prayer. Remember, you may have to re-record that prayer every day, like every morning. You have to do it, re-record it, and stuff like that, because they're crafty and you know editing your prayer so it wouldn't work. You have to start your prayer. Okay, I'm gonna go over the prayer. How do you do it? You call the creator of all things. I call the source of all creation, the one who created heaven and earth, galaxy, the one who took forms, who self-created, who created out of nothing, who created when he created all creation with words and universes and galaxies. The one who willed all form of energy and vibration to his will. The one who existed pre-creation. You have to say that. And then you say, you call on the creator of all things to descend into me, or into my fabric, into my being, through the Urim and Tamim. Urim and Tamim, the two stones, the two holy stones of the God, the stones that God actually uses to communicate with people. Is a part of not everybody. They communicate with Solomon. It was Solomon, and Moses also, who spoke to Moses. But anyhow, those two stones are the holiest stones that when you call God, you ask him to descend, like basically come forth through the Urim and Tamim. You don't have to have the stone in your hands to do this. You can just do it, virtually through your mind. You're thinking about it. You're setting an intention to descend into you, to eliminate, to reverse, to attack, to cause havoc of basically all the energy and negative energy and vibration and stuff like that in your auric field, in your resonant frequency, were sent towards you to be reversed back through the resonant frequency of the person, or the intender of the person who actually sent it to you. Basically, you are sending it back through that specific resonant frequency. Either could be a jinn, could be lower vibration being, could be witches, wizard, warlock, could be weapon, could be a weapon, or could be anybody. You understand? You don't have to know that. You don't have to know that, but God knows, because all-knowing. God is all-knowing. He knows what that person, their resonant frequency is, and He would reverse exactly. He would reverse exactly what the enemy have done. I'm saying? And then you call on also the hierarchy of angels, all the angels that are on God's command, to multiply by 70,000 and multiply daily as long this prayer is being recited. Okay? Multiply daily as long as this prayer is being recited. To send God elect angels, the archangels, and all angels associated with vibration elements, energy, and stuff like that, to come forth, also to help you carry out this request. Okay, and then you say, there is a saying in Arabic. I don't know if you guys are gonna help you or not, but I'm gonna explain it to you what it means. You say Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil, which means in God I put my trust. You understand? Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil. That means in Allah, I put my trust to this, basically this prayer to be, accepted and to be carried out by the Creator. Basically, given the power, you're given your power, you're given all the judgment, ability to judge those who have judged you to God. You know what I'm saying? And He would be the judge. Okay? You do this, and then you end the prayer with thank you, God, thank you, the Creator, thank you, the angels, the archangels, and anybody who's involved helping me initiate and all the intention in these prayers, and it shall be done. Thank you, God, and that's it. This is how you end up your prayer, okay? So mine is a little bit longer than that, because I do other things. But anyhow, you need to do what works for you. I'm doing a lot of stuff. Like I'm sending vibrational, I'm sending like energy, sending like hailstorms, negative energy, whatever. I'm multiplying what they send me because God said you can send back, but you can multiply it. You could say, it could be multiplied by trillions, it could be multiplied by billions, you could just multiply it. You can say multiply by whatever, gazillions, whatever number you think of. You know what I'm saying? Multiply it and send it back. Okay? You're allowed. You did not start this, they started it. I'm just praying. Everybody's allowed to pray. Okay? We're not doing anything, we're not attacking anybody, we are praying. You know what I'm saying? And the enemy, all beings involved, they can understand what they've done was wrong, but it's too late. Thank you for helping me unload all this, bad deeds or whatnot. And thank you so much for being my, a person who I loaded all this into. You know what I'm saying? As I said again, you're winning. Either way, you're not losing. So good luck, and I hope this helped. And let me know how it goes. Any feedback in your comment section would be great. God bless. All right.